Hey everyone, welcome back to Electronic Box. Today, we are diving into the world of DJing with Native Instruments Traktor and why the DJ part of Native Instrument development engineers are idiots. Excuse my bad redneck language, but I'm quite emotional because I'm one of the firm Traktor fans and seeing it go down is a real pain for me. While Traktor has been the go-to software for many DJs, myself included, it's essential to address some of the drawbacks or the negatives that users have encountered. In this video, we'll discuss deeply these issues and maybe we'll suggest potential improvements to make Traktor an even more powerful tool for DJs. Let's get started. Drawback number 1. User interface and menu clutter. One common concern among Traktor users is the user interface. Some find it a bit overwhelming, especially for beginners. The cluttered layout and numerous options can make navigation a bit challenging. As you can see, the interface has a lot going on, and it might be intimidating for those just starting out. Native Instruments could consider implementing a more user-friendly interface with customizable layouts or just with simplified views. This would cater to both beginners and advanced users, providing a more intuitive experience overall. Drawback number 2. Software stability. Another drawback that some users have reported is occasional software instability. Crashes or unexpected behavior during live performances can be a significant concern for DJs relying on Traktor. These reports indicate that stability issues may need some attention. Why don't developers just focus on optimizing the software for that, especially during live performances? Regular updates and bug fixes could go a long way in ensuring a seamless experience for DJs in the various settings. Drawback number 3. Library management. Library management in Traktor has also been a pain point for some users. Organizing and sorting tracks can be cumbersome, especially for those with extensive music libraries. Navigating through a large library can be time-consuming and absolutely frustrating process. Drawback number 4. PC processes that do what? If you happen to use Traktor deeply, you will know that there are few processes that work even if your software is closed. And that is even if you don't share your data for improvement. For me, this is a super big negative. Drawback number 5. Bad decisions/stems. Traktor implemented stems a long time ago, years before other companies just think about it. The problem was that to be used, user had to buy super expensive tracks, and also their favorite ones were not the stems format. Native Instruments should remove this option right away. Drawback number 6. No innovations. The big one. Traktor was so good software that the developers for years just sat quietly, and like 10 years later, the Traktor is still a factor. However, users need more advanced options, and no, isotope compressors are not the type of thing that many DJs wait for. And last but definitely not least, drawback number 7 is hardware idiotism. Traktor software was developed in 2001, can you imagine? And 20-some years later, there are no more than 5 to 7 native controllers for the software, I mean from the developer. And while we are speaking of controllers, picture this. Traktor software, which is 4-deck software in 2023, produces a new 2-channel controller. That is, guess what? The same as the previous one, but in many aspects worse. For example, if you ask 1000 DJs the following question, on the controller there are 2 big circular buttons, what functions do they have? 100% of them will answer you that those buttons are dedicated to play and cue, respectively. But Native Instruments engineers did what? They named them play and sync. Why, idiots? Again, sorry for my rough language, but someone must smash them in the face and punish them for what they did.
It would make more sense to me if these 2 buttons were the same kind of button. I like these round kind of inset buttons. They feel really good and I like the tactility of them. But just having these 2 being completely separate, different kinds of buttons is a bit weird to me. The thing that then stands out as weird, and again this was the same on the Mark 1, is that the one next to the play button is the sync button.
See, it's not only me complaining about this idiotism. I know that this controller can be used to control 4 decks, but the main layout is for 2, and users easily can make a mistake. The biggest thing to do is to stop producing these controllers right away and replace those sync buttons with one that is Q. Something else. 20 years later, Native Instruments has only one, yes, you've guessed it, 2-channel mixer, Z2. Where is their 4-channel or 6-channel mixer? Nowhere. After another 20 years? Maybe. Professionals like singers and hosts and DJs, of course, use a condenser microphone, but Z2 or Z2 doesn't offer you 48-volt phantom power. Another big negative is that Traktor takes exclusive rights to the usage of your sound device. For some it might be not okay just to hear beeps from Windows sounds, but if you want to throw some music from Windows Media Player or YouTube, for example, you'll be out of luck, because Traktor simply blocks it. I can continue until tomorrow, but this is not my point. While Traktor still remains a powerful tool for DJs, addressing those drawbacks could elevate the user experience to new heights. Native Instruments, if you are watching this, consider these suggestions from the community to make Traktor even better. Also, right away you have to make your new controller totally different from the one that you have for the moment. If you want to continue to be respected by many DJs in today's day and age, you must produce 4 or 6-channel mixer. Also, for me it's mandatory you to develop a standalone system like some RX system from Pioneer or Denon Prime series. If you can do that, and if your system can have SSD drives inside and run Traktor directly in the hardware, this will be a real deal. But as of today, again, I'll repeat myself by saying that I'm hurt to see Traktor just falling due to some stupid company decisions. Many other things can be done, and if you want your brand to develop and reach new heights, contact me. I will gladly guide you in the process of development with some super ideas. I have 2 features in mind that nobody uses, and you'll be first to able to implement them for the first time ever, super fast and easy, because they will not be so difficult for your team to bring them to reality. I will be glad to cooperate to make this great software even better. What are your thoughts on Traktor's drawback, ladies and gentlemen? And do you have any additional suggestions for improvement? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more awesome content, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. Thank you ever so much for watching the Electronic Box channel. I'm your host, Nikolai, aka DJ Carburetor. I wish you success and plenty of positive emotions. Peace. If you want to contact me, head over to www.djcarburetor.com.